Hello everyone, welcome back to the New York Times crossword. Today is Wednesday, June 4th. Let's see what they have in store for us. Starting with going rate is 4 letters. Don't love that. Business card abbreviation would be extension though. Clarifying words, well I meant, come on. Students' concern in brief, they care about their GPA. Girl in Jefferson Airplane's White Rabbit, I have no idea. Use a Sharpie on, perhaps. You mark it up. Undefeated boxer Layla? I don't know. Platinum selling singer who co-starred in the films Moonlight and Hidden Figures. I haven't seen either of these. I don't know. Unforgettable place? Unforgettable place. I don't know. Bit of color, a tinge maybe? Seals the deal informally. Ices it. So, I mean, rate could be wrong, but I'm not in love with any of these either. Family transport. A van, I guess? Or SUV. Ugh. Certain chain movie theaters. They're AMCs. Egyptian snake is an asp. Rope fiber is hemp. So these are both wrong. Chic modifier, tray chic. Clarifying words, that is... Use a Sharpie on, perhaps. Remark? I don't know. A fuss isn't a do. Redraw? Like a map? Partners often work in this. Oh, like in tandem, maybe? Oh yeah, watch me. I can too. That's not bad, actually. And then you could redact with a Sharpie. Okay. Uh-oh. Oops, that should say that is. The S of T.S. Eliot. I don't know his middle name. Or, frankly, his first name. Platinum selling singer. Okay, I should be... From these letters, surely I should be able to do something. Carl, the monad. Yeah, I have no idea. Tried something new, perhaps. Gave it a go? Drunk out of one's mind. Plastered. Is not... Ali Layla? That's not the same as Muhammad Ali, is it? I don't know. Proof or disproof of paternity. DNA test. Corkscrew-shaped pasta. Oh, is this fusilli or something? I don't know. I'm not a pasta shape expert. I could tell you it's spaghetti. I could tell you about fettuccine. Penne, yeah, got that one. I know ziti exists, but I'm not sure I can tell you what it looks like. Macaroni. I don't know. So it could be... Okay, this is a jar. Oops. Janet Heminar. Corkscrew-shaped pasta R. Oh, ravioli. I could tell you about ravioli as well, but that's not this. Bit of color. I don't know. Lion's home. I don't know. Creature that might attack a small child, but in quotes. I don't know. Shed tears, you cry. Or sob, perhaps. Drink with a straw. You suck on the straw? It doesn't quite... You don't suck a drink, you drink it. You sip it, but you don't suck it. Kind of surgery, who knows? Remark that may immediately follow an insult or a compliment. Same to you? That fits. I don't like cry. It could be right. Like snow leopards and giant pandas, they are partially white. They're black and white, I bet. Actress Vardalos. Oh, I've heard of this person. I don't know. Pastor's flock. His congregation. I don't know. King of Norway and Sweden from 1844 to 1859. Oscar the First? Maybe. Puccini Opera. Well, that's Tosca, so that fits with this Oscar idea. Carousel E.G. is a ride. Fine wine and cheese is aged. Wordsworth wrote a lot of odes. This was probably one of them. Oh, this will be a monster. Oh, Detroit is the home of a lion because of sports. This looks like Stearns almost, doesn't it? But what a weird middle name. And Monet? Monai? Who is that? Only known warm-blooded fish. Huh. Is tuna warm-blooded, maybe? That's a 4-letter fish. Not much. A tad? I don't know. Rio Maker? Oh, is that like a kind of car? Car company ending with A? I don't know. Gets darker, say. It dims, it fades, the sun goes down. North American peak, named by, I mean, this is probably Denali, right? Cookie Monster? Might a Cookie Monster attack a small child? Somehow? I don't know. A tad does still fit. Morse bit, we got dits and das. Or dots and dashes, actually. Furelise. Okay, so there's dits and das. The aughts, e.g., that's a decade. Homing devices? I don't know. I don't understand the theme yet. Drink with a straw, there's a D here. I don't know. Done without much care, informally. Slapdash, haphazardly. Sloppily. Something not to quit, they say. I don't know. Twin city in the Bible. Sodom and Gomorrah were referred to together. Perhaps they were twin cities. Notable time period and era. Something itors. Auditors or something? Maybe? Or realtors? Don't quit your day job, they say. Excels at school. Gets A's. Year in Rio, they say año. I've actually never tried. What would happen if you actually wrote in an enye in one of these things when, like, that's appropriate? I don't even have a good way to... I'm going to have to copy this from somewhere. Here we go. So what if I just take this... Actually, oh, there's no paste. Well... Okay, I guess I can't do it. I'm sure if my keyboard had an... I could switch to like an international keyboard, but anyway, because this isn't an N, it's an enye, right? We don't have those in English, but there's a difference in Spanish. This is pronounced año, and A-N-O is pronounced ano and means like anus. A-N-Y-O is año and means year. So there isn't, it's an important distinction, but you can't write that down in an English crossword, I guess. And I assume on the down it'll just be a normal N, of course. Astrophysicist Neil deGrasse Tyson, yeah. Host of the 2000 Olympics, was that Sydney? SY? They posted an Olympics at some point. I couldn't tell if it was 24 years ago, 25 years ago. Two-syllable woman's name that becomes a one-syllable woman's name if you drop the last letter. Joan is one syllable. Jane is one syllable. And Janet is two. Film portmanteau. I don't know. Cool in slang. It is damp. Everyone knows that's what the kids say. Divine medicine. Part of the Greek physician Paracelsus. Paracelsus. Divine medicine. I don't know. Bit of light, a ray. What to do when life gives you the proverbial items? There are lemons in all of these. Don't you hide those lemons from me. Okay. Still have no idea who this is. And there's lemons in here, huh? Well, I better make some lemonade. I tell you that much for sure. It's not Janet. I really liked that answer. Janet into Jane. It was perfect. Experiencing little to no amorous attraction. I don't know if they want me to say arrow or ace here. To snatch is to grab. Probably ace. List ender. Et alii. Kind of sax, tenor sax, AC measure, BTU is a unit of cooling or temperature, kind of. No. I think it's a measure of energy, which is traditionally used for talking about cooling. Not so, e.g., it's a rebuttal, it's a denial. And we get an Eli is an Ivy Leaguer. Ali Shawkat, no idea who that is. Aaliyah. Tense parts of sports matches are overtimes. Line up. You sync things. Oh, Joanne and Joan? I knew a Joanne when I was growing up, my friend's mother, and she had an E at the end of her name, so I would never spell Joanne this way, but you can. Film portmanteau. Something doc? I don't quite get what would go in the middle. Divine medicine is beer. Okay. Something is dope. An op doc? Operational documentary or something? I don't know what the op stands for. Pastor's flock. Now I have an L. Oh, is this about like lay, as in like layperson? Is this like his laity or something? I don't know. Still know this actress. Rio Maker. Yeah, no idea. Gets darker if the day lightens, I think you can say. So this will be where the lemon is. Lemonitors, something. Kind of surgery. Ends with act? I don't get it. Remark. Okay, this isn't ace, it's arrow after all. Something you. Fuck it, you? I don't know. Open heart is a kind of surgery, though. Now shed tears looks like sob. Drink with a straw? Soda? You can. I don't know about this. But an ankle monitor, yeah, it's a homing device of sorts. Remark. Back at you, you might say after insult or compliment. I don't know this fish. OPA blank? That's a fish? They might be decked in December, the halls. Opa. Maligned. I don't know. Send off is to emanate. Resident of Japan's third largest city in Osaka. Half-ass is done without much care. Defamed gets an A. Problem is, I don't, none of this is making progress up here. Kind of monster. A little monster might attack a small child? A poodle monster? These are Asian, I guess. Rio maker. The CIA. They make Rios. Kia, if it's a car. Tickle monster could attack a small child. The parent would act as the tickle monster, of course. Pastor's flock. His laics, maybe? Then there'd be an R in a pasta, which makes sense. Tia, Kia, Risotti. Well, it could be. Maybe risotto is made of risotti? This looks like an it. All right, I had to step away for a minute. I didn't take the time to look up any answers, which I suspect you'll have no trouble believing when I fail to fill anything in. Bit of color. They could be talking about colors in like commentary. It's like a detail. It's not necessarily a hue. A swatch is a bit of color, but doesn't really fit here, even if rate were wrong. I don't have any idea who this girl is. I'm not a Jefferson Airplane aficionado. This looks like Janet someone. Janet Lemonet? Because this looks like an E, right? But I don't have proof. Rotini, that's a kind of pasta. Nia Vardalos, okay. Unforgettable place. Unforgettable place. Oh, a bit of color. I guess it could, in addition to a tint or a tinge, it could be a tinct. Now this looks a lot like Janet. Going... Well... Oops. Tickle monster. So this could be inks it or ices it, I think. Both start with I. And then we can say going at it. Business card, you don't need an extension, but a telephone maybe? Janelle, and then we could have ices it. Alice, sure. Could be. Don't forget the Alamo, it's unforgettable. How could I forget? Janelle Monáe, I don't know who that is, but sure. And we got there, 1934. Minus a bit because the timer counted up for a while I was away. Where? This is interesting. I never noticed this. But like this menu, when you mouse over one of the major categories, it highlights gray, but one of the minor categories doesn't? Why? Weird choice. Anyway, here we are, the mini. Nickname that drops, well, Mon. Paleontologist's discovery, a bone. I mean, that I guess. Could be. Like San Francisco during the summer, it's windy? Bald eagle. Clothes tumbler? A dryer? Damp is muggy. Okay, it's not bone. Consideration for selfie taker. Angle. Sweet variety of lemon. I don't know. Animal hunted by the stranded kids in Lord of the Flies? Boar, probably, right? The Fed and Foggy. Bunk? What am I missing here? Buna? I don't know this lemon or what the heck a paleontologist could find that looks like this. Oh, damp isn't muggy, is it? I mean, it kind of is. Maybe it's moggy and I've just never heard of that? Muggy means like hot. And you use it to describe weather. Like maybe if it were hot and humid, but I wouldn't call that damp exactly. B-U-N. Buna. Do I have all the others right? I think so. So it like has to be a vowel, right? Buna, bune, bunny, buno, bunu, buni. These are all nonsense. I don't know. I'm asking for help. I haven't asked for help on the mini in years, but I don't know what's wrong. Okay. So it's not Manuel, huh? There's a different well. So this is a bone, I guess. Damp. Soggy! I was just so sure with Manuel, but no, Samuel and Sam. Okay. Alright, fair enough. And I guess that's it for the puzzles today. Or for the crossword. The other puzzles will be in their own videos. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.